Now, it can deliver high returns, but the Australian biotech industry has a reputation as high risk. After some spectacular setbacks in the last decade, analysts say the market is now maturing, and a number of companies are offering products that are reaping big rewards for investors, as Emily Stewart reports.
Blamey and Saunders Hearing launched their high-tech, low-cost hearing aids last year and are already selling thousands of units.
We are an overnight success that's taken about 12 years to get here, and it's been an awful lot of hours and absolute grit determination.
They're just one of a number of Australian biotech companies that are starting to see some success. In the past year, the biotech index has outperformed the All Ordinaries, and companies are seeing more super funds and other large institutional investors getting on board.
I think that really reflects the biotech sector coming of age. We're seeing a number of stocks which are either launching their products to the market, such as Acrux, Pharmaxis and Alchemia. We've also got a number of other companies which are at late-stage clinical trials.
But it hasn't been an easy ride.
The sector's very much high risk, that there's, whenever you're conducting a clinical trial, there's the risk of failure.
In 1999, the United States approved an inhaler-based flu vaccine developed by Melbourne company Biota. The share price and market capitalisation jumped. But 2 years later, sales and the share price dropped to almost nothing when Californian-based Roche brought out a pill, which proved more popular with doctors and patients.
It's matured. So 10 years ago, I think it was regarded as a little bit of a cyclical space, and people did have some exposure. But I think with the global tech boom and then tech wreck, and there was a sort of subsequent biotech wreck, it certainly made investors gun shy. But what we've seen in the last 5 years is the investment community dedicating more time and resources to understanding this space, and they've been rewarded.
But it's still tough to get funding for early-stage trials. There's some federal and state government support, but the industry says more help is needed.
Generally speaking, there's been no wholesale change in terms of government support. So particularly as Australia sort of casts about its views about its future, I would have thought this is definitely a space that where Australia can bat above its weight in the global marketplace.
There are some terrific ideas out there, and just that little kickstart sometimes helps.
And Blamey and Saunders are often racing, currently working with partners to sell their hearing aids overseas. They're just one of dozens of small startups looking to bring their products to market and create lucrative returns for investors.